Hey, I'm here to buy mackerel because salmon is twice the price. You can see here. And mackerel works just the same in the recipes. If you check the dietary ingredients on here, mackerel has 25% calcium, while salmon only has 10%. Mackerel has 6% of iron, while salmon only has 2%. So for half the price, I'm getting more than twice the nutrition. Hi friends, a few of the ladies on our members only grocery shrink discussion group were asking me about mackerel patties, and in the last video clip I just showed you how mackerel saves you money over buying pink salmon, but it also has higher nutrition. So for half the price you're still getting more nutrition. Well, they were very confused over how mackerel would look and if it would work in their recipes, and just asked for a video to see it. So I'm going to show you my super easy mackerel patty recipe. It was originally called for salmon, but I found mackerel worked just as well. And all you do is crush up a sleeve of crackers. At the most this is going to cost you $1 for these crackers. Just pour them in the bowl. And kids have fun crushing up these crackers too. Add the entire can of mackerel that's liquid and bones and skin and all. And you can see that a mackerel is a much smaller fish. Salmon would take up the whole can in just one section of fish, and mackerel is a smaller fish, so there's several of them in here. And there is some bones in here, and they're very soft. I'm just going to kind of crush them up between my fingers. And that puts lots of calcium into this dish. It's very nutritious that way, so I urge you to leave those in. If this is your first time using it, it can feel a little queasy seeing that spinal column, but just think of it as pure nutrition right there. And then the skin too is just very thin and soft, and you can just break that up with your fingers. And it's all extremely good for you. Salmon does have more omega-3s in it, but not a lot more. But mackerel has a lot more omega-6 than salmon does. So, and it is still very high in omega-3s. Okay, we're going to break in 2 eggs. These are farm eggs, but if you buy them from the store, they cost about $0.10 a piece, about $1 a dozen. Just going to mix this up. Get my skillet heavy. I put about a tablespoon of oil in my cast iron skillet. You can use a non-stick skillet. Whatever you have is fine. You don't have to use oil at all. You can just spray it with non-stick spray, just whatever your dietary requirements are. Oil kind of gives it a nice crispy on the outside. I like to get my hands right in there, but you don't have to if that makes you queasy. If you want to put in rice, you can. You can add shredded carrots. You can add vegetables left over from another meal. I'm just going to shape these into a patty. Fairly thin so they'll cook quickly and evenly. And this makes a nice fast meal. Then I'm just going to cook this like you would a hamburger in the skillet. Brown one side, flip it, and brown the other side. One can makes about 8 patties. You'll know when they're ready to flip when they're kind of browned and golden on the bottom, and it's formed kind of a crust side, so they'll hold together as they flip. We like to serve them with ketchup at our house. That's what the kids prefer. I like cocktail sauce or tartar sauce. Horseradish is really nice on them too.